curiouser and curiouser. Well, it's very warm outside today, so I'm sporting short sleeves, wearing my caving shirt from university, from my days as a hardcore caver, and we're going to be reviewing a theater box. Everybody knows what that means, right? Oh, that's the ticket. What could be in store for us? Come on, Crocodilio! What do you got for us, buddy? Oh, Crocodilio! He's bringing the beans, bringing the business. That's right. Boston baked beans, baby. All right. How you doing, Crocodile? Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah? Well, where are you from, Crocodilio? You ever been to Boston? It's a great city. You should go. I've been a few times. I walked around mostly. I went into different areas that were around the main park. So, a little bit different from your neck of the woods, right? Later. Boston baked beans in the theater box. And a little bit of a cunning trick by the company. You could display it either way. So this is also going to cut down on literature. So, peanut head Boston baked beans, and I don't have any idea what is in store because I don't ever remember eating a Boston baked bean ever. Ooh, but I do want to mention something I'd like to do in life. Just imagine spring, summer, fall. This is probably a fall activity. There's lots of crispness entering the air. Everybody's drinking those autumn beers and doing some milling around, getting ready for the winter. So there's a lot of outdoor soirees with fire pits crackling, etc. So there is the phenomenon of the bean pit. Yep. It has something to do with lighting a fire, letting it burn, crackle, and get going, and then putting your beans in a pot and then burying them in the ground. It's the bean pit. That's the big idea. And then you cover it all over while everybody drinks and makes merry, and then later you pull it up out of the ground. Everybody has beans, and that sounds fantastic to me. And this would be in the New England style. The northerners who will use maple syrup, mustard powder in the beans. I've taken to doing that occasionally with a little dollop of both of those ingredients and then some fried onions in there to start it all out, and it's pretty good. It's actually really good. I'm just so accustomed to normal beans, soup beans. My favorite meal, pinto beans. So we've got candy-coated peanuts here. And I think it's spectacular. The only thing I don't like is the character here. That's about the only thing I don't like about it. I like the text, the stylization, the picture of the product here, and of course this simmering bean pot filled with Boston baked beans and the brick wall. Just about everything screams happiness to me. This comforts me. The security of the walls around you, blocking out the wind, keeping the intruders away, the Vikings who are coming to pillage your town. Just good, strong, sturdy walls and a warm meal. Everybody's happy and comfortable, safe. Well, now that I've gotten a real good look at Peanut Head, I'm more fond of him because he is really out of sorts. Let's see if I can find a better way to display old Peanut Head. Somebody's choice, long ago probably, to market Peanut Head. And he's not a planter's style with any grace or integrity. This guy is a party animal. Jeez. Alright, let's go. Original flavor. I'm excited. I don't know what to expect, so it's blank slate. Before I give it the sniff test, I'm going to look for an ingredients label. Yeah, peanuts, an artificial flavor. That is a wide range of flavors we could be enjoying. Oh, let's give Crocodilio a little smell. Crocodilio, you want a little sniff test? You want to do a little sniff check? Since the outer space episode we did, he has been acting like he can fly and trying to learn to fly a little bit, so he can only do minor hops. He can do little hops. Let's see if we can get him to hop over here. All right, everybody all together. Do the Crocodilio. Everybody do the Crocodilio. Do the Crocodilio. Hop, hop, hop. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, yeah, that's right. Oh, we're really doing some choreography for everyone. That's a little sneak peek. But we've got some big plans for everybody, don't we, buddy? What do you think about this aroma? You can give the first evaluation. Don't be afraid. Give it a good sniff test. Yeah, the audience is accustomed to long, thorough sniff tests. Yeah? What do you think about finding anything good in there? You a peanut connoisseur? Yeah. Yep. Not bloody enough? Alright. No aroma. The minorest hint of glue and cardboard. Zilch. Nothing. I do notice here confectioner's glaze and carnauba wax. It's really locking in the flavor, so let's see what we got. They're pretty big, uniformly coated. Just grab a couple of them here. Some of them have a lighter color. It's hard to describe. It's kind of a light brown, like a dusty brown, and then there's darker splotches in some of the bigger ones, and lighter splotches too. It's pretty attractive. It does look kind of like a box of pinto beans. The color's just a little bit more ruddy though. Okay. Well, what's in store for us? I'm just going to start with one and roll it around in the mouth. Oh, the flavor starts way faster than I thought. You know, it's kind of coming back to me. I might have had these, but it would have been 15 years ago, probably. Sweet. This is something I think I might enjoy. It's got, I mean, it's giving me the mental image of kind of a more of a base flavor, something more savory. I can't pick out what the flavoring agent is, but it's got a pretty good sweetness. It's not overly sweet, which is always a good thing. I'm going to bite into it now and see what happens. Big changes are in store. The peanut's roasted. I think the candy shell is about the right thickness. If it was too thick, like if they just tumbled and tumbled and tumbled the peanuts in something that, even if it had a good flavor, if it was just overwhelming, I don't think I would like it. Finishing on a nice roasty note. I've not had peanut M&Ms in a good long while, but I don't think those are roasted. This is pretty good roasty flavor. Probably contributing to some of that earthiness, that natural base element to the flavor. I'm going to go with about 3, and then I'll probably have a handful of 5, and that'll round it out. Alright, uniformly beautiful. Looks like a little bit of a buttery sheen. I mean, it looks good. It's really putting me in the mind for beans. I have had beans. I guess over the last week I've had like 3 or 4 servings of beans, and that's a little on the high side, but always in the mood. Alright, big plans, everybody. Don't worry. I'm coming into a period when I'm going to be more busy and have more jobs. I'm a lot more on my plate. But I'm still going to keep room on the plate for gummies and reviews and other types of things. And I certainly do have some things in the works in different spheres other than candy reviews, so don't worry about that. Overall, I'm enjoying this candy. It's not really something I think that is meant to be just like lingering in your mouth because, or maybe I'm just talking too much, because they're not really breaking down. Now that I'm getting more of a blast of the flavor, it's a little bit less appealing to me. So I think the combination of wherever this flavor is, like there actually is, I wonder if you can hear it rubbing against my teeth, because I certainly can. The flavor has a little bit of spice to it. This is not really what I was expecting with the first little nibble. There's something cinnamony. It's probably not an artificial cinnamon flavor, but it's got something of that, something of a really sense assaulting spice in there, but it's really way in the background. Alright, I'm going to bite through them. Completely different. I think the way they're meant to be savored is probably with that combination of the crunchy outer shell and the peanuts. Really not too bad. A different kind of candy. I wouldn't reach for peanut treats, really. That's not what I would begin my search with. I stray really from peanut influenced candies. The only exception, I've mentioned it before, is the newer product and its little squares, Snickers squares with peanut butter in it. I thought those were pretty good. I got them on a couple of different occasions. Reese's and the other stuff, I would, I would not really choose to buy Reese's, and I've not in years, so. But this one though, giving it that nice roasted taste, it's more like a natural nut. I love nuts, I eat lots of nuts. Like pistachios especially, walnuts, almonds, I like them all. Really, I love nuts. And I try to get them like as snacking treats, so that when I'm not really that hungry but I just want a quick handful of snacks, I'll have like pistachios especially. But anyway, how about a good handful of 5 Boston baked beans? It's awesome as far as the packaging goes. The product, I have like pretty neutral feelings about it, honestly, though. But for a peanut-based candy, it's good. This is coming from someone who doesn't really like peanut-based candies too much. And I think they've done a good job using a subtle spicing mechanic. Alright, we have one big dark one and a couple more average beans and a little design. And I'm going to eat all 5 of them like the way that you would probably just eat them if you were just getting a little handful of them to snack on. Oh, well, now we've run into trouble. Right here at this late juncture, you thought it was over? They have to melt in your mouth a little bit. I'm always suspicious of candies, and I'm not sure how hard I want to bite down on them. Because if this candy shell is super hard, I don't want to damage my teeth, chip a tooth, you know, hurt my jaw. You know, it's offering up something even a little bit different now with 5 of them in my mouth and eating them faster. So, a nuanced treat. This is a subtle candy. I'll have what Peanut Head is having. Ooh, you know, this one might need a little more investigation. That was totally different. It had an upfront dry really roasty peanut characteristic with the roastiness a little buried. And then right behind that flavor on my palate, there was this blanket, really like a velvety kind of a blanket, like a purple, really dark, rich, dark red or purple velvety fabric that had some trim there. So there was some interesting things going on. I wish that the candy coating was a little bit softer, but it would take away from the hard edge of the candy, because it definitely does have a good mixture of muscle and finery. So it's good. I'm actually a fan of it. I'm probably gonna have to finish out the box, and then I'll have a little bit more of an opinion. But just for this review, I've definitely come away with the sensation that it's pretty nuanced. It's pretty good. Maybe some of the highest marks I could give for packaging, except for Peanut Head here. What a bad idea! This is just hanging on. This is sticking around after someone's bad business decision. Like this one shouldn't have made it out of the boardroom or the meeting. This spokesman here, because you're appealing to two different demographics. The people like me who really are attracted to this rustic, atmospheric scene that evokes a lot of these primal sensations of, you know, a nurturing meal, of just, you know, kind of like a peasant's meal, like a base meal, like basic agricultural products prepared with water. You know, that's basically what, and also good sturdy brickwork to protect you from the elements. See, I love that. This makes me happy and evokes a lot of goodness. But then this goofy little peanut guy, messing it all up. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could feed Peanut Head to Crocodilio, because he mentioned earlier, that's right, we all heard him, that he wanted more blood in his meal tonight. Oh, Crocodilio! Peanut Head, he does look intoxicated in some fashion. I don't even know if he's going to feel it. Crocodilio! Oh, Peanut Head. He is messed up. Out of the boardroom and into the belly of the crocodile. I've got some delicious snacks for you, my friend. Oh. Mm-hmm. I just got back from the party, y'all. Look at the crazy eyes. Ooh. Hey, Peanut Head. Your gait's a little stumbly. What's going on with you today, buddy?